Hey everybody, welcome to Hollyberry Colors. I'm Holly, and I wanted to do a WIPS and WOBBS today. I think that's kind of what I'm feeling. And I want to work on my page in this book, Starcana Green Magic. And I thought we would just have a little chat. I'll let you know what's going on, and you can sit and color with me for a little bit, or you can just watch me color this, or do whatever you want to do. Just come hang out with me. Come on. All right. Anyways, so this is the page I'm working on. This is a buddy color. I've already shown one of the buddies, so sorry. But anyways, yeah. So this is marker based. By the way, alcohol markers work gorgeously in these Starcana books. So this is based with marker. I've got my rainbow vibe going on here. I have my snake pretty much finished with pencil for now. I've started on the flowers. I got most of the leaves done inside the snake, and I'll just keep on going. So I will do a little zoom in. I'll give y'all just a little tour of the page. So, I mean, nothing too exciting. I'm having fun with it, so that's all that matters. I'm getting to do my little rainbow flowers that make me happy. So all is well. All right, let me pick some colors out. Got my little sheet here. Can test my colors out for this guy. I'm just gonna work on him. So let's see what's going on. I'm doing well. My back still hurts. In case you didn't know, I heard it somehow. I have no idea how. No clue how I heard it. Just literally sitting in my chair. But it's getting there. I still have to be a little bit careful with work and stuff and make sure I don't pick up something too heavy. But I feel like I'm on the road to recovery with my back, so I'm very happy with that. I think it was actually my SI joint, kind of in my hip area. So I bought a yet another brace for another broken part of my body. And that has seemed to help. So now I have braces for my feet, my knee, my back, my wrist. Man, it's just so much fun. So much fun. But yeah, I'm doing okay there. We went to my grandparents' old apartment this past weekend and took a little bit of furniture from there to kind of help my parents get it cleaned out, because they're trying to get out of the lease for my grandparents' apartment. My grandma lived there until she was 100. And so yeah, they're currently working on that. I think I'm going to do this first. And that's not quite dark enough. So let me grab yet another color. Here we go. So yeah, anyways, we went over there, helped them get some furniture out. I didn't. I sat there and watched the whole time because of my back. But we got that moved into our house, and we're enjoying it very much. We got a recliner and a new mattress for my oldest kid. So he's happy. And yeah, so that feels good to help my parents get that out of there. They're hoping to get everything out by the end of the month, and then we can close that chapter, unfortunately. But I think my grandparents would be happy that we're able to use some of the furniture that they had, and My grandma, no surprise, she was a collector. She collected little glass shoes, so she had a bunch of them, but I took just one because I'm trying to be good. I have way too much crap in my house, and I wanted something sentimental, so I took one shoe. But hold on, I gotta sniff. All right, I'm back. So I took one shoe, but she was also a crocheter, and she made so many crocheted Afghans. So I took like 4 or 5 of those things because, yeah, we're always needing blankets in this house. So I'm happy to have more Afghans for my little collection from my grandma. So I have those. And then I took some pictures. She also had a bunch of framed pictures of us and our kids and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I did this past weekend. I've been trying to color a little bit. It's been a weird month for coloring. I don't know if anyone else is having this issue, but I've just felt not slumpy, just kind of dragging a little bit is the best way I can think to describe it. I'm enjoying coloring. I'm just not kind of excited about it. I don't know how to explain it. And it's nothing against any of these buddy colors I'm doing or any pages I picked out. It's just kind of feels weird for some reason, but it's okay. You know, you're going to have moments like that in life and just got to get through it. But, yeah, next month is a new month. I'm very excited. I'm really looking forward to next month because I'm excited for our dark versus light hashtag. And no spoilers, though. Not yet. I'm looking forward to that one. I've already started skimming through my books and picking out some examples. It's going to be really fun. And then I'm also looking forward to Farrah's hashtag March of the Dragons. I've already been picking out some dragon pages. I have tons of books. I might even do a video because I love dragons so much. I'm super excited for that one. And then the other hashtag I'm really looking forward to is the one for Joe over at Piggy Pins Tube. Carly reached out to me to kind of help her spearhead and run a thank you tag for Joe for everything she did for the Tubeathon and this community and bringing everyone together. So we're going to be coloring piggies for Joe next month. I've already gotten some submissions on Instagram, which is awesome. I think that's great that people are so excited to do it. And I've been commenting and I'm saving those posts and I'm going to share them next month in March. So if you want to color piggies now over on Instagram, you know, feel free to tag us over there, Piggies for Piggy. And I'm saving everything up and I will definitely share that next month. So that's been a lot of fun. Next month's going to be really, really exciting. So definitely looking forward to this. But February, for some reason, just feels like another January. It just feels like an extension of January to me. For some reason. But that's all right. I also feel kind of bad too. Oops. There we go. I feel kind of bad because I haven't been watching as many coloring videos lately on YouTube, but that's mostly because of the Olympics. I really really love watching the Olympics. And they only come around, once every 2 years. So I kind of spend most of my free time watching those while they're on. I just really get into it. I spend most of my evenings on the couch with my husband, just watching the Olympics. So if I don't comment on your video for, the next week or two, I'm really sorry. It's not because I hate you or I'm ignoring you. I'm kind of sucked into the Olympics, but I'm keeping videos on my watch later list for sure. So that's another thing kind of going on with me. Plus, I was talking to Joe about this. I only have so much free time. Since I work part-time, I got my family I want to spend time with. I got, I do have other hobbies too. So, besides coloring videos, I also really enjoy watching video game streamers, as pathetic as that sounds. I do enjoy watching them, and there's one I watch regularly, like pretty much every day. I'm almost to 100 stream streak watching him, and it's kind of pitiful, but whatever, it makes me happy. So that's another way I spend my free time, is watching video game streamers. And I also play video games. I've told y'all I play Fortnite. I play that several days a week because, I purchase battle passes on there, and you have to play to earn points to unlock stuff. So, I spend my money on that, and I want to make sure I get my stuff that I'm paying for. And I also honestly enjoy it. It's a way I spend time with my husband. So, yep. I have lots of different directions that, sorry, I'm adjusting in my chair. I have lots of different directions and avenues that my time has to go to. So, it's a adjustment. Not an adjustment. It's just that's, how I have to figure out how to spend my precious time. And I think I want this darker. So I've gone pretty dark up here. So I think I want to go dark down here. And I'm trying to find my dark umber, which I can't read. Oh, it's right there. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Sorry. Story of my life. So I think I'm going to go a little darker here, just because I love my contrast. Oh, yeah. There we go. Let's see what else. In terms of coloring, I'm also having trouble finishing pages right now for some reason. I keep starting new ones instead of finishing ones that I have going. So that's another little problem I'm having at the moment. I have this page going. I have another buddy going. I'm going to start another page today. What else? I'm still trying to finish my Undead Academy page. I started another secret page I'm not going to talk about. And oh, and I'm working on the RJ page. That's what it is. I am currently coloring the RJ Tubathon TLC page, and I'm filming that just to kind of post and support RJ and kind of let you watch how I would color it, or how I am coloring it, I should say. All right, I'm happy with that flower. So let's move on to this one. Let's see. So I want to keep, if you noticed, I'm kind of I mean, I've obviously got the rainbow here, but when I do this, I try to not transfer, but kind of make sure I'm using colors from the previous flower in the next one. So definitely want to use, I used orange on this one, so I definitely want to use orange on this one. But we're starting to go more yellow, so I need, I think I want burnt ochre for my darkest tone. Is this burnt ochre? Yes, burnt ochre. Got orange. Then I want to go a little slightly yellow, so I'm going to get yellow to orange. Oops, I sniffed on camera, sorry. Okay, let's just see what happens here. That looks good. Most of the time I test this off paper, but today we're just, you know, whatever. Today's just a DGAF day. Don't give a flying figgy poo. We're just coloring to color, relax. Got my day off from work. So I'm just gonna enjoy it and color what I want and not worry about how it looks. I mean, of course, I'll worry a little bit how it looks, but it's more about the coloring process for me anyways. But yeah, I have today off from work, went out to lunch with my husband. That was so nice. We went to Walmart. I've become obsessed with their 2-liter not fountain drinks, but soft drinks, because they're just $1 and it's great and saves us money. As much soda as we drink, don't judge us. Life's too short, don't come at me. But so we went there and I got some 2 liters. I had to look at their coloring books as usual. There's nothing new that I didn't have or want yet. I did see some new, I mean, they're not new, but they're starting to get some of the mythographics and mythogorias, like they had Fatal Fantasy. So that was cool. I'm glad to see that stuff start to show up at Walmart. And what else? Sorry, brain is thinking. Went to Walmart. All our animals are doing wonderful. Mercury has a new girlfriend. We went to the store last weekend. I don't remember, but our back door to the backyard is a little drafty at the bottom. Like there's a little gap in there. So they had these draft stoppers, and it's this long, it's like a cylindrical tube. So, you know, just like a tube. And it's made of like, you know, like stuffed animal kind of material, like that fake fur, whatever. And it's got stuffing in it and the little plastic beads like stuffed animals have. So we brought it home and we put it down by the back door, and the dogs immediately thought that it was a toy for them. So we're like, no, that's not for you. And they lost interest and moved on. But little Mercury, ooh, man, he, I call her Drafty. He found Drafty, and he kept just dragging it off 2 or 3 times. And he did that really cute thing where he's walking and it's like between his legs under his body, and he's dragging it around. And by the 3rd time he did it, I was sitting on the couch coloring, and I looked up and he was getting real close with it, shall we say. He was getting to third base there. So I took it away from him. And, you know, I was laughing about it, told my husband, and we had to separate him from Drafty. And it's been a few days, and we tried putting Drafty back down, and luckily he's moved on from his compulsions, I guess. I don't know the correct term, but he's no longer romantically interested in Drafty, which is good. I don't know what it was about her that first day, but he got worked up. But all is well now. They've broken up and living together amicably in this house, and now the draft by our back door is gone too. So that's nice. So that was another funny little Mercuryism. He's just a crazy orange man. My little orange kitty. God, he's crazy. Bet you never thought you'd hear about the love life of a cat on a color and chat video, but here we are. Oops, that's way too dark. And speaking of love, I've had a lot of really good submissions for the love you hate this month. In fact, I've even done a love page, if you saw it on my Instagram. But I still need to get a hate page done. I will be doing that. Just haven't quite got around to it yet. I am trying to make sure I get these buddies taken care of, because I don't want to let people down. But yeah, one of the hate pages I'm going to start filming today, so that's fine. And then the other ones are in my Camilla de Erico book that I'll probably color with gel crown or Neocolor or something like that, so it'll be done quickly, and that'll be good. So I am still really looking forward to coloring those. Whoop. Here we go. All right. So we'll zoom out and see how we look. Looking good enough to me. All right. I could put some, let me start putting some of my pencils away. It drives me nuts. If I got too many pencils out, I'm not using. Put those away. All right. Now I'm going to keep my yellow to orange for this guy. And let's see. Yellow to orange. Spanish orange. That's not Spanish orange. Where's Spanish orange? Did I lose it? Oh, I bet this is it. Yep, there's Spanish orange. And then let's do canary. Why not? Okay. This poor little yellow color, man, is just getting kind of left out here. That's all there is of it. Poor thing. Oh my gosh. Let's see what else. I went through a list in my head of stuff to make sure to talk to you guys about, and of course I didn't write it down. Why would I do that? There are a bunch of exciting books coming out this month and next month. I think I know Camilla DeErico has the book coming out. I think it's her watercolor book. I think that's March. I'm very excited for that. There's a, let me get my color out I put away because I'm stupid. Get my sienna brown. Oh, wait, burnt ochre. Just kidding. I'm looking forward to her book. There's a cat tarot book coming out. Very excited about. Yeah. There's all these other ones. I have them on my Amazon wish list. I just cannot remember them off the top of my head. But I'm definitely looking forward to those. I love Camilla DeErico books, and it's on watercolor paper, so that's going to be fun. And I think it's perforated, which is wonderful, so I don't have to worry about my pages falling out. I'm very excited about that one. All right. So I mean, that's it for that guy. Let's see. I'm going to keep my canary yellow. I'm going to put all these other things away because I don't need brown because we're starting to go more towards the greens here. So I need to figure out a different shade color to use. Why does my nose always run every time that I film? I have to keep pausing the video to sniff. It's so annoying. Anyways, sorry. All right, I got canary yellow. I want to keep I'm looking at my colors here. I want to keep chartreuse for this flower. So I'm going to stay in my yellows. I'm going to grab lemon yellow and oh man, this is hard. Yellow chartreuse. Actually, no, yeah, I'm going to stick lemon yellow. Okay. But I am going to go, man, I don't really have any good yellows for this. Let me just see what canary does. Let's just do a little test here. Okay, so if that works, I'm going to actually use sunburst yellow as my darkest. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to test it on one little petal here. Oops, there we go. Sorry, guys. All right, and then a shade color can be, let's try goldenrod. Goldenrod. Because I don't want it to be too brown. Okay, I like that. All right, now we got our color set. Back to it. Oh, yes, and if you didn't watch my last video, which is totally fine, I bought pan pastels, or I bought a set of them off Michael's. They were on sale, and I've been hee-hawing about it, and decided, what the heck, let's try these out. And I don't think I'm a giant fan. I mean, I will obviously use the ones that I purchased, but I think I'm kind of slowly realizing that I don't really enjoy messy coloring that much, and I guess I'm a little bit of a lazy colorist. as someone mentioned in a comment. Renee, love you. And yeah, I kind of see myself in that, because anytime I have to clean up after I color, I'm just kind of, no, thank you. I guess that's why I kind of tend to stick to pencils and markers most of the time, and Neocolors or water media, because there's not a whole ton of cleanup to do. And someone also mentioned distress inks. We were talking about that. And I don't really use those either, because the whole setup is just, you have to either be super careful, or you have to use the, what's that gum stuff? I can't remember. You know, the liquid that you kind of paint on the areas that you do not want the ink to get on. So you have to spend all your time doing that, and then half the time I don't do it good enough, and I still get ink in places that I don't want it to be, and I get super flustered. And honestly, I hate the way that stuff smells. It really bothers me, since I'm super sensitive to smells. So I tend to not use it. I did buy, let me see if I can find it. I did buy this little special knife, and I broke the tip off of it, which sucks, but I'll have to buy a new one. But I did buy this. I think I saw it on The Art of Momo. Oh my gosh, focus. It's like a rotary blade, so you use it and it turns. So this little blade turns. And so you can, mask off areas with masking tape and then cut them away. And that works pretty well. Again, it's just a lot of labor-intensive stuff just to color, and I'm not super interested in that personally. But anyways, I got distracted, so I tried the pan pastels, and they're cool. It's a lot of work, and they're crazy expensive for what you get, and I'm just as happy using the soft pastels. So I don't think I'll be purchasing like any more pan pastels for me personally. One kind person has offered to send me a few, so I will be getting those, and I will definitely play with those, and I'll do a video or something, because I have a few more ways I want to try playing with them. Like I want to see how they do with this kind of brush. Maybe they'll work a little better for me on this kind of brush. Oop, that's got stuff in it. Wow, oops, don't do that. On there, I sniffed on camera. But yeah, I want to play with that, and I want to give them another chance. I want to keep playing with them. I'm not going to invest in them. So I will not be buying all of the colors as much as I want to. I just can't. I would rather have pencils, honestly. I also saw, I'm in a little chat group on Instagram, and they were talking about the, I think it's the Faber-Castell Black Edition. Were y'all saying, I know some of you watch my videos, are the Faber-Castell Black Edition, are they similar to Prismas, like in terms of how they feel? Like, can somebody let me know in a comment? That would be wonderful. Because if they are, I kind of want them. But I also want the Woomers, like the 90 set. And God, I don't need any more pencils, but I still want them. So yeah, if someone knows more than I do and can let me know, that would be super awesome. And why am I brushing this with my hand? Man, I feel like this should be darker, but I'm scared to go darker because, I mean, yellow stuff is not really going to be that dark anyways. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my burnt ochre again, and I'm going to do just a little tiny bit. There we go. Yeah, I think that was a good call. But yeah, there's all these pencils I want. I don't need them, but I still want them. I also have an idea for a crazy video. It's kind of something that's been done before, so it's not a new idea, but I just want to do it the Holly Berry Colors way and go crazy. So I have a page picked out. I just need to sit down and film it, but that's going to take a very long time. So I'm kind of trying to mentally psych myself up for that one. So be on the lookout for a super crazy video. Man, I gotta sit down and start that one because it sounds fun. It's very challenging, but it sounds fun to me. And I'm gonna be a tease and not tell you anything about it. You'll just have to wait and see whenever it does come out. All right, so I feel like that's good on that one. All right, let's do this flower next. I'm gonna get a sip of my drink though, do my little twiddly fingers. All right, this one. I'm definitely gonna use, we're gonna go chartreuse now. So, let's see, spring green I'll use for that one. I think I'm gonna, I don't know how I feel about lime peel. Hold on, I gotta dig my greens out now. Now that we have moved on from the yellows and the oranges. Oops, sorry about that noise, guys. Let me sharpen my chartreuse because she's needs sharpened. There we go. Okay, so I got chartreuse. Although that's more, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong, I was looking at that one. Woo! Okay. Got yellow chartreuse. And then lime peel. Let's see. Ooh, yes. I like that. Oh, let me zoom you in so you can see what I'm doing. Hold on, I'll scooch over. Don't panic. There we go. All right. Oops. I even did the wrong color. Ooh. All right, now let's try chartreuse. Love it. Rude. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. Bam. Okay, that's fun. Does it really work? Not 100%, but that's okay. Works well enough. And I constantly have to remind myself that, you know, you're focusing on one little problem area, Holly, when everyone else is just looking at the whole picture. So you're getting all mad about one tiny little flower or petal or whatever I get irritated with. And most people don't see that. That's a you problem. That's not a... So I'm trying to work on remembering that and being nicer and not spending 7 hours on one little flower that's making me mad. So yes, that's a work in progress for Holly. There we go. Now we'll do our yellow chartreuse. Whoop. You know what? You can't really even see a difference there that much. So I'm going to do canary yellow. You can't really tell there either, but I wanted to bring a little yellow twang in, just to bring it back to this flower. This one. Okay. Stop it. Rude. Rude. All right. Get our yellow in here. Oh yeah, I also want to live stream some more. I do enjoy that a lot. It's just finding a good time to do it is hard for me, because the only times I can do it are like Fridays or the weekends, and I don't know. That's like my time to spend with family too, so it's kind of a juggling act, but I definitely want to live stream more. I really enjoy it. Hanging out with you guys and just doing a bunch of crazy shit. It's fun. I think I want apple green. That's spring green. There's apple green. Oops, I've been coloring off screen. It's all good. But yes, I want to live stream more. I would love to do almost like a color along on a live stream. I think that'd be more enjoyable than filming one for a video. And it's kind of fun too, because then people can ask you questions while you're coloring. I know there's that Premiere thing where you can upload a video and chat at the same time, but I don't know. I kind of like the chaoticness of a live, and, you know, having something go wrong every stream is wonderful. Like my mic not working or whatnot. But yes, I would love to do more live streams. Maybe do more pencil work. Although the way I color with pencils is not really, what's the word? Efficient. But it works for me. So, all right, I want that a smidge darker. So I got apple green. I don't want to go too crazy. I'm looking at my colors. So apple green. See, this is what happens when you're not prepared. We're just winging it, so we're kind of figuring colors out as we go. So I'm not super prepared, so y'all just have to kind of sit through this sometimes. I need to sharpen my little tiny Kelly green here. So just bear with me. This is real life, live coloring right here. And this is way too small, so I'm going to put it in my little extender here. There we go. All right, hopefully this color works. Yes, it does. Cool. Oops. I like that. Very pretty. Oop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. All right, that flower's done. Let's move on to this guy. Oh my god, can we not? Okay. So, he's more green. I definitely want spring green. Got this one. Spring green. Grass green is too dark. I'm gonna keep the Kelly. Yep. Grass green is way too dark. Let me just zoom you back out so you can kind of see what I'm doing. We're zooming in and out. Spring green. Okay. I think I'll keep apple green in there. And then this is still kind of on the yellow side. So I feel like spring green should be the lightest. Yeah. Okay, let me just start here. We're gonna start with apple green and see what happens. Okay. And spring green. I'm trying to stay away from yellows on this one because I'm trying to transition to this green up here, which is green. But what color is that? Yeah, I don't really have a good transition color, so I'm not gonna be able to color this one all the way in, which is fine. So I'll darken that up, and then I want it a smidge darker. So what color do I want to use? Do I want to go back to let's try grass green. I'm going to be very careful with it because it can go crazy really fast. There we go. All right. All right, I think I got it now. Cool. All right. Let's see what else. What else? I don't know, guys. Let me know if y'all have any questions for me. I am getting, I'm getting an exciting book on Friday. Kimberlyn told me about it. Thank you, Kimberlyn. And I will definitely be doing a flip through. It's the absolute perfect book for me. You won't be shocked at all when you see it. That's your little spoiler right there. But that's all I'm going to say about it. So I will definitely be doing a flip through on that one. And I also got another book. I picked it up at Michael's when I was getting my pan pastels. Let me show it to you. I'm not going to do a flip through, but I want to show it to you because I want to do a flip through on when I do the flip through of the other book I'm getting. Where is it? Sorry, guys. Of course I can't find it. Of course I can't. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I got this book. Really cool book. Really cool. Here, I'll show you one page. There. There's one page. Really neat book, huh? But I want to do a flip through of it. Here's the back. It's very, reminds me of Alice in Wonderland, is all I will say. But yes, I want to do a flip through of that one. And I will flip through the other little book I'm getting. And I'm excited. So that'll be something to look forward to, a little mini haul. I went ahead and bought Atlantis off Amazon. I'm not going to flip that just because it's not new. But, you know, with all the Hannah Carlson books starting to go out of print for some reason, I decided, you know what? You better go ahead and just buy that, because if you keep waiting, it will go out of print and then you'll have to pay 3 times as much for it than you would right now. So I did that. Oops, and I didn't zoom in. Sorry, guys. There, I'll just zoom in there. So yeah, I got Atlantis. No flip through for me. Y'all know all about it from Hannah Carlson. And I did get another book from Blackwell's that I can do a flip of. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's a Pokemon book. But I wanted it. It's like an official Pokemon book. Kind of the same old as all their other ones, but I'm happy to have it because the paper's a little bit nicer, I think, than most of the other books I have. So I was happy to get that, and I honestly forgot that I ordered it. I just got the email notification that, hey, your book's on the way. Aren't those fun little surprises? Especially when you ordered it months in advance. I think I ordered it around Christmas. Just completely forgot about it. Cool. You don't really see a lot of green flowers, do you? Out in the wilds of the world. I feel bad. I'm not a flower person. I don't know my flowers. I've just never been good at keeping plants alive. I'm doing good just to keep my kids alive at this point. So I would love to grow my own veggies and stuff though, so maybe someday. Maybe someday I'll try that, but I guess, well, a succulent's not a flower. Duh. Just kidding, I don't know what I'm talking about. I was gonna say, well, succulents are green, but those aren't flowers, I don't think. Cool. Looking pretty. I'll just go back over everything with the spring green to kind of blend it all. Oh my gosh. Get this one. Get that one. Boom. All right. Okay. I think Mr. Rainbow Flower Snaky Man's looking real good. I'm happy with them. Although, wait a second. Every time I say that. No, yeah, it's fine. It's hard to remember that sometimes some colors are just going to have deeper contrast, like purples and reds and greens. It's a little bit harder to do, I feel like, without getting it all muddy. I could try some dark green. Why not? Why not? Just don't want to do too much. Oh, yeah. Okay. Woo! See, there's too much. There we go. Whoop. I need to sniff so bad. Wow. Okay, I like that. Now let me just try it down here. Let's see what happens. Okay, I like that too. Just gives it that little bit of oomph. That little bit of oomph that I'm looking for. But I don't want to do too much oomph on this one. I want it to look more yellow green than green green. There. All right. So there we go. Got a few flowers colored. Took me like an hour just to color 4 flowers, but story of my life. And I think I will wrap it up there just because I'm kind of running out of things to talk about. But thanks for hanging out with me, guys. It was great to catch up and kind of let you know what's going on with me. I'm doing good mentally, just kind of vibing and living. So, you know, trying to take care of my health. I am having that kind of little back issue at the moment, which is really annoying, and trying to just work through that. That's kind of the problem of the moment for me. But let me know how you guys are doing. Are y'all doing good? How's your February going? Or do you feel the same? It's kind of just bleh, or is it just a me thing? But yeah, just check in and let me know how y'all are doing, and take care of yourselves, and I will see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. You know, all that jazz. Y'all take care, okay? Bye.